Sit with me, Justin LeBar, inside a luxury suite for Royal Rumble, courtesy of TicketKing.net. That's right. For $350, you get your food included, drink included. Don't worry about waiting in a long line. You'll have your own private bathroom. The suite is located dead center in the Alamo Dome, so you'll have a perfect view of all the action in the ring. Spots are limited, so email Andrew at TicketKing.net.
We are back. Yes, we are back. At Juicy Steen, at Justin LeBar, at Renell Hunt 7.
Yes.
How many shots of that holy water you got?
Listen, man, 7 shots I think was a magic number because if I'm not misunderstood, I predicted Goldberg was going to win. I wasn't here for a little bit of time. We weren't here. And what had happened? Goldberg won.
In a minute 26.
In a minute 26. I think my sermon came true more than anything else, more than anything that was ever said. I think I just made history with CSR. That's all I have to say. How you doing?
Did. How you doing? You did. I got to give you credit. You know, it's those type of bold predictions
Wrestle Rumble.
that wins WrestleRumble.com.
Yep.
I think WrestleRumble.com,
point.
I asked them after it happened, I said, how many people actually picked Goldberg? And they said like less than 20 out of several, probably 100 of people. All right, so Goldberg has won. Yep. Minute 26. Then Brock Lesnar's advocate, Paul Heyman, unshaven, bloodshot, teary eyes, says, we messed up, and makes the announcement that Brock Lesnar is going to be in the Royal Rumble, as is Goldberg. Do you like this?
I do, and I thought that Goldberg was just going to be in the Rumble by himself and Lesnar would come out and attack him, but now they're just throwing him in there too. So I assume they cancel each other out and there's going to be some sort of bigger payoff match at WrestleMania. If so, I don't know what kind of a match they're going to have. I pose to you maybe a cage match, something different. I don't know what they've got planned.
The only thing, I don't know if they're going to actually add a gimmick. I think, and I do. I think they cancel each other out. I don't look.
Like a no DQ
I don't look for the title to be involved. Yeah, a cage match would be interesting because they can really play off of Brock Lesnar, cage, MMA. But I don't know if you need it because I think the fact that Brock Lesnar got beat as emphatically as he did, that the money is just there to see them in a ring again. We're a couple weeks removed from it. I'm still shocked.
I would honestly say I'm not surprised my sermon came true, but I'm surprised that the match went down exactly the way it did. I was honestly looking for us to at least see a 10, 12 minute and all of a sudden something happens. But the fact that you have Goldberg come out the gate like that definitely gave that holy you-know-what factor, which what a lot of fans complain that they don't get to see in now today's era.
And then there was a big uproar about it.
And Michael Cole sold it just like it was an actual shoot fight. They did everything that they possibly could to make it seem like it was as legit as possible. And if they did that with every match and made it seem like that, it'd be amazing.
Did you read what? I think I agree with Jim Ross. Jim Ross blogged in the response to the report that Michael Cole and the commentary team were instructed to call the bout, as realistic as possible. And Jim Ross made a great point. Why isn't every match given that instruction?
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah.
Why isn't every match? Why do we pick the match that's only going to be
a minute long?
That's going to be 86 seconds.
You get some of your best commentary ever.
A lot of people would complain less if that happened. Like maybe people would give Michael Cole more respect. You call a match like that.
I'll tell you what.
A lot more legitimate.
I'll tell you what this does do. Besides the fact that it gives Goldberg that instant credibility back after 12 years of being gone. Besides it generating what's going to be a big payday of a rematch, presumably at WrestleMania. It does silence I don't want to necessarily label it an internet thing. Obviously we're talking to the internet. We are part of the internet, so I don't want to we're bashing ourselves. But there's that stigma that the message board haters have that hate the fact that Brock Lesnar works part-time, that hate the fact that he can beat everybody. They want to see Sami Zayn or somebody else get more TV time. I don't know. But it has to silence those critics. The fact that it shows Brock Lesnar is all about business. He has no ego with this. He's all about business. Exactly. The fact that he went in there and did not get one offensive move, he let himself get beat like that by a guy who hasn't been in the ring for 12 years. That shows you Brock Lesnar's not back. He's not exactly true professional. He's not backstage politicking. I got to win. He knows he's the toughest guy there. He's willing to do whatever's best for business.
He knows the draw's going to be there, and if the decision is to be made that I don't need to win, then whatever.
The fact is, I look at it like this, and I said this on Facebook, on Twitter, and everything. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. People complain it's not a legitimate fight. They try to give you somewhat of a legitimate fight. You still complain. Everyone in the internet wants to be a booker. Okay? The fact is, when you get a blank thing, you still want to be a booker. You want to complain. When you get color pages, you still want to complain. So WWE gives you a clean slate, and you still complain. The fact is with this, it was complete magic. The revelation was made, and I'm looking for some great things on this next coming big pay-per-view that's going to set up for WrestleMania.
All right, Magic Man, does Goldberg come in at 1, or does he come in late in the Rumble towards 30?
I'm looking for him to come in. I'll give him about 15.
Oh, you can split the difference.
I hope they come in 1 too.
Well, you want him to just last all the way?
You know,
Brock
No,
I
let's
think
kill each other. And get ourselves eliminated.
them 1, 2, Ellsworth 3.
There you go. Perfect.
Pete Rose 4, Kane 5.
Double elimination. Elimination.
I mean, I think you gotta kind of hold Brock to 30. I don't know. You can let Goldberg tear through the Rumble again to keep that momentum. Let him tear through. But I think you got to hold. I think after 29's done, everybody knows 30's coming. Everybody has to be on their feet waiting.
Either that, or I think Goldberg should take it as far as he can and keep eliminating people, so he's just by himself. So the next guy is Lesnar, and then just big.
And then they cancel each other out, and then we go. All right. That's going to do it. We got plenty more this weekend. We got TLC predictions. Josh Eisenberg will join us. He'll give his. He'll also do his NXT at 90. Plus, Eisenberg and I will debate on this coming Monday about Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. How long should this whole saga go? Don't go anywhere. Follow us on social media. Like us, share us, comment. Bye-bye.